Hey guys, Pastor Chris here. Um, Sunday, I want to say something that kind of came off on yesterday. Remember yesterday I talked about does God care about all people? And this came out of, does God care about people who are different color? Does God care about people who are different religion? Does God care about people who are different sexuality? Um, does God care about all people? Bottom line answer is yes, but I said there was something I wanted to mention yesterday, and there's another question that came up. Does God care about me? Or am I good enough for God? And there was something that I saw. I mean, I told you I like to watch my dumb videos before I go to bed, my dog videos. Well, all these little videos pop up, and there's one about a girl. I mean, she was an attractive young lady, but she said that if you want to date her, she wants to see your banking information, to see how much you make, to see if you're worthy of her wasting her time with you, or spending time with you, or going on a date with you. Or are you worthy? Are you good enough? And when I looked into the question that came along with this, is with social media, with Instagram, with all the perceptions that are out there, with the things you say, and if you say the wrong thing, or if you like the wrong person, or um, if you don't measure up to whoever they are, the social media crowd, you get really hated on, or canceled, or mocked, or isolated, or you're not worthy. And I guess it spreads to God. Am I worthy? And like I said yesterday, that all people from every race and religion and ethnic group and culture and language and tribe are in heaven, because God created all of us and He wants all of us. It's the same for us. You don't have to do anything to get God's approval. And I want to leave you with two thoughts. When Jesus came, remember that He started His ministry when He was 30. We know about His birth. We know about the time He was a young child, toddler. One episode, and we know of one episode when He was 12, middle schooler. Nothing else we know. It says that He grew in stature and wisdom. And then God, when He came down, He's baptized, it says, and the Spirit of God came down like a dove, and a voice from heaven said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." Which asks the question, why was God the Father well pleased with His Son? He hadn't done anything yet. He hadn't done any miracles. The only thing we know that He did is He was born, He was taken to Egypt to escape a slaughter, and He disobeyed His parents, Mary and Joseph. But He hadn't done any of these things. He's well pleased because He's God's Son. And that was enough. And that's for all of us. And there's one verse that gives me a lot of comfort. And it says, "And while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us." Not only did we not do good, But we actively were an enemy of God. We actively hated him. God, I don't want anything to do with you. And that's when Christ loved us. Because he made us, he knows us, and he wants us. In spite of all the stuff, he wants us anyway. So I hope that this encourages you the way it does me when I think about this. But when you look at your experience with social media, with putting on a face, with pretending, with saying the right thing, watching that you don't say the wrong thing, for not liking the wrong person, and make sure you like the right people, to make sure that the they, whoever that they is on social media, don't come after you because you don't measure up. You already do with God. I hope that makes sense, but it went with yesterday, and I just wanted to continue on, because not only does God want all people, because he made all people, because that's who he is, but he wants us because we measure up, because he created us. And now, while we were yet sinners, before we recognized who God was, we didn't have to do anything to earn his favor. Christ died for us. Guys, I'm Pastor Chris Ireland. This was a surprise for me to come out tonight, but I've been thinking about this ever since yesterday, and I think it was really important that I give this message today. So, surprise. Have a great evening. Enjoy tomorrow, Labor Day, Holiday Monday. Do something fun. I got hamburgers thawing out and hot dogs. I'll be back Wednesday. Be blessed.